After a blowout loss to Houston on the road, the UCF Knights return to the court as they take on the Cincinnati Bearcats in the Big Ten. And welcome to our UCF Knights Game of the Week. I'm Preston Vargas. UCF right now, after the loss to Houston on the road, they have votes for the top 25 after beating Texas Tech last weekend. But they got to really make a statement here tonight as they take on Cincinnati Bearcats team, who's not that good in the Big 12 this season. Right now, their conference record 3-7. They have lost 4 out of their last 5 games, including a loss last time out against Baylor. Let's take a look at our impact players. Riley Krugel, Themius Fulks, 13.9 points a game, 7 assists per game this season for the Knights. And for Cincinnati, Baba Miller is a guy that you got to look out for. 9 double doubles, which is second in the Big 12, 40 dunks, and 10.5 rebounds per game. So that's going to be one to watch out for. It's UCF and Cincinnati. Tip-off is coming up next. We'll be right back. All right, just about set to get underway from Cincinnati. We are at the Fifth Third Arena is the venue for this one, as UCF is on the road this afternoon. Of course, a big rivalry in football. Right now, UCF comes into this game at 6-4 in conference play, 17-5 overall. As we get the starting lineups here for UCF, Themius Fulks starts at guard, Riley Kugel the other guard, Jamichael Stillwell, Jordan Burks at the other forwards, and John Bowl at center. For Cincinnati, Day Thomas, Jizzle James at guard, Jalen Celestine at guard. Here, 1 second. We just got too much, or I can rewind it here. Baba Miller and Mustafa Tiem are the guards here, or the rounds out the starting lineups. So we're about to get underway right now. So we'll get things set up. The fans, looks like they're set to go. Last meeting, UCF won 73-74 back on January 11th. So this is the second time these two teams have met in the last month or so. So we're set to tip off. It's going to be Bowl to tip it off for Cincinnati. We're underway. Cincinnati starts off with the ball first. They're attacking from left to right. Of course, we barely have audio, which is not too big of an issue. This is going to go, keep still in possession. 7 seconds to shoot, now 5. The drive inside. TM tries to put it in, he can't. It's going to be, looks like a foul's going to be called against John Bull for his first in the game. So that's going to send the center Mustafa TM to the line for Cincinnati. Of course, these two teams have had history in the American Athletic Conference together. As we get a look at the officiating crew for today, Rick Crawford and Kip Kissinger are the officials for today. Second free throw is missed, so Cincinnati strikes. Oh, it's offensive rebound for Jalen Celestine. So the miss ends up putting Cincinnati up 3-0. Now UCF's first possession to start off. Here's Stillwell, kicks it out, top of the key to Fulks. He drives in with the layup, no good. Offensive board, and it's loose. Picked up by Cincinnati going the other way. Unable to get the board there. Miller has it now. Of course, last game. And Cincinnati is undefeated at home this season. That's the key. Now here's the shot from a long two there for Jizzle James. Of course, Cincinnati is usually a better basketball team, but they just haven't had much to cheer about this season in terms of Big 12 play. And now, here's Kugel on the left side. Drops it off to Stillwell. He drives and turns the ball over. Now Cincinnati's going the other way. Jizzle James has it. Jump shot. Just short. Rebounded by Stillwell, going the other way for UCF. Folks, it's out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Cincinnati's ball once again. Already a 5-0 start here for Cincinnati, as that is the second UCF turnover of the game. This is a game the Knights can't afford to lose. So they have 11.5 turnovers per game, 5th most in the Big 12. And that shot's no good. We go the other way once again. The handoff now. Going inside, the jump shot, Kugel hits it and puts UCF on the board. So they trail 5-2 now. Here's TM. The two centers battling it out. TM puts it in for Cincinnati. 7-2 now. So we go the other way now. The drive kicked out, unable to connect. On the right side. Looked like that was Bold that was trying to get there. So another turnover for UCF. They'll go back to Cincinnati. Now here's the drive from Jizzle James. He hands it off. And it's stolen away by Jamichael Stillwell. Going the other way. The drop off. The two-hand jam for Riley Kugel. Now here's Day Thomas. Jump shot's no good. Stillwell, another rebound. UCF 2 for 3 from the field. So UCF ready to make a change. Has a 3. Does not go. Rebounded by TM. Here's TM. Top of the key. Hands it off to Celestine. Drives inside. The floater is no good. Offensive board. Brought down by TM. Another fake 3 for Thomas. Thomas the floater. Puts it in. It's 9-4 now for the Cincinnati Bearcats team as we head under 16 minutes. That's played back to Stillwell. Floater is no good. Rebound to Cincinnati. It's Thomas inside to TM. TM backs up, puts it up, and it won't go. Rebound there by John Bull. Just 4 points for UCF, both scored by Riley Kugel. Goes inside the ball. He puts up the shot and puts it in. Knights trail by 3. About 15 minutes to go. So the next whistle will bring us to a TV timeout. James has it. Drops it off. Now gets it back. Thomas. It's the inside look. And what a block there, but a foul is going to be called. So that's going to be Bobby Miller draws the foul. The foul was against UCF. That's going to be, let me see. This thing it hasn't updated. It's going to be on John Bull. So we head to a TV timeout. 14:53 to go. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back for this one. As a reminder, back on January 11th, these two teams played each other. And Cincinnati only lost, the Knights won by 1 over the Bearcats. It's a bit of a slow start here for UCF. Down by 3 here. Coach Johnny Dawkins, I think this is his 10th season at UCF. Let me double check. So now at the free throw line, this is, excuse me, this is Baba Miller at the line. He puts it in. Or no, he misses the first one. So a couple changes now for UCF, or for both teams. We'll start with Cincinnati. Subbing in Sincere Harris Kayshawn Tillery and Havlin Zealot into the game for Day-Day Thomas, Jalen Celestine, Mustafa Tiem as the second free throw is made for Baba Miller. And for UCF, Jeremy Fomena into the game for Bol Bol. And the layup is good for Jordan Burks. So back to a 2-point game now. It's kicked out to Jizzle James. Now here is Tillery. Drives inside. Kick back out. The three is good for Baba Miller. He has 4 now. So the Bearcats out to a 5-point lead. Here's the drive. Kicked out. Put in the backcourt and taken away for Cincinnati. Wide open three. Jizzle James, no good. And rebounded by Chris Johnson. Going fast the other way. Blocked and taken away by Cincinnati. Drives inside. Jizzle James. Stops now. Drives. Kicked out. To Miller. 3. No good. And rebounded underneath by UCF as we go the other way now. Chris Johnson pulls up from 3. And hits. First points of the game for Chris Johnson. First 3 hit for UCF tonight. That's 11-13 now. Tillery puts it up. Won't go. Rebound by Johnson going the other way. Johnson drops it off on the left side or over the middle. And now the 3 is no good for Riley Kugel. See, airballs that out of bounds. So that'll bring in some subs. So right now, according to bracketology, UCF is currently an 8 seed. They have a lot of quad 1 wins in terms of net ranking 44. They're 4-5 versus quad 1s. Net strength of schedule at 37. No quad 2, 3, or 4 losses, which is good. All their losses have been quad 1. That's a pretty good resume there. So let's get the subs in. Starting for Cincinnati, Celestine come back in for Baba Miller. Coming out of the game for UCF is Jamichael Stillwell, Chris Johnson, and Riley Kugel being replaced by Carmelo Pacheco, Devin Cambridge, and Themius Fulks. Here's a long 2 made for Cincinnati. That is... One second. That was Jizzle James putting it in for his first points of the game. And now Cambridge. And the drive. Hands it off. Inside now. Fomena puts it up. That won't go. That's airballed. Had to put it up desperately as the shot clock was winding down. Here's Tillery. Slows it down, plays back down. Now here's the drive, dropped off. The layup is good for Halvine DeZealot. Now UCF has it again. So we are now under 12 minutes to go. Here's the drive, kicked out. Here's Fulks driving in, plays it out. Jordan Burks tries to put it up, and he's going to be fouled. They'll send us to immediate timeout. DeZealot there for the foul. That's the first one. First foul on Cincinnati. So we'll take a break here. 1:12 to go. UCF down by 6 to Cincinnati. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. Cincinnati with a 17-11 lead. As we got the foul was called against Cincinnati's Helvine does the Zealot. So we got to look here. So UCF will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. I checked, Johnny Dawkins is in his 10th season as the UCF head coach. He went to the NCAA tournament back in 2019. Haven't been there since. Hopefully we can get back there this time. As Jordan Burks is at the line to shoot a couple free throws. First one goes down. So they trail by 5 to Cincinnati. Second one goes down. Jordan Burks now 2 for 2 from the line. Down 4 now for UCF. Now it's Celestine. He drives, kicks it out. Back inside. TM. Nearly stolen, but he keeps it. And it's taken away, going back the other end. Plays it back. Fulks inside. But he got a foul called. Looks like that's going to go against Jizzle James. I think that's his first foul. So Kugel's going to go to the line. Jordan Burks will take a seat for UCF. It's going to be a side. It's going to be a inbound play. Stillwell. He's double teamed. Kicked out. A wide open 3. Won't go. Rebound to Cincinnati. Here's Tillery. Tillery drives inside, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. It's going to go against UCF. And it looks like that's going to be a foul on Riley Kugel, his first. We'll send Keyshawn Tillery to the line, shooting 2 free throws. So Tillery looking to shoot 2. First free throw is good. He's on the board. Cincinnati not doing well this season. 41% from the field, 30% from the three-point percentage. Well, that's where you have to take advantage for UCF. If they miss, you got to go down and score. That's going to be the key to the game here. There's Fulks. It's on the ground. We got a tie-up. Possession arrow will stay with UCF. My Fulks nearly lose the ball there. Good thing they got it back with the tie-up. For me, looking at the Go Buckeyes, what's going on? Thank you for watching. Just realized we got a lot more viewers. Here's the 3. It's no good. And the rebound. Hang on, I just realized the clock has not updated. So let me get that squared away as Cincinnati goes the other way. And here's the drive now. And it's good for a long 2. Okay, now it's set. My apologies for that. Okay, now it's correct. It's 30. It's 15-21 now. Now here's the drive. It's going to go, try to be saved, but it's going to go back to UCF now. So that long two is hit there by Day Thomas. Stillwell ends up hitting another two at the other end. As we got a change now. So like Jizzle James will come back into the game. Tillery will leave the game. It's like Jordy Rodriguez in the game for Cincinnati now. Now here's Devon Cambridge inside the shot. And it looks like we have a foul on the floor. So that'll go against Day Thomas. Jizzle James, he's from Orlando, son of Edrin James. Didn't know Jizzle James is from Orlando. Let's see where he went to high school. I didn't know Edrin James lived in Orlando as well. I went to Olympia High School, which is across town. The three is good for UCF. Back to a three-point game. Jordan Burks with the three-pointer. So Jizzle James, Olympia High School. That one's missed. Kicked out. The three is good for Cincinnati. Jordy Rodriguez just fresh into the game, making his impact known. And now here's the spin. And that's going to be a foul as Chris Johnson drives inside. Under 8 media timeout. We'll take a break here. And we will be right back. Okay, we are back, getting set for the rest of this one. As we start getting a look at the Coastal Athletic Conference standings. UNC Wilmington looks good. Charleston is up there as well. So looks like UCF to shoot a couple free throws now. This is need a running. Oh yes, I'm cheering for UCF. Big fan of the Knights. So here we go. Chris Johnson at the line. And the second one hits. So it's 24-20. See that foul for Cincinnati, that's against Baba Miller. So Chris Johnson makes both of them. Long two is good. That is Sincere Harris on the board for the first time today. Now here's the drive. Cambridge puts it up. And it's no good. Rebound. Jordy Rodriguez. On the left side. And here we go. Out on the left. Drive in. And rejected. Going back the other way now. The layup is in for UCF. Back to a 4-point game. Riley Kugel, 6 points tonight. Now Cincinnati has it. The jump shot's no good for Rodriguez and picked up by Kugel, going the other way for UCF. About 6.5 to go in this one in the first half. Folks plays back. Corner three, Kugel won't go. Just short of the offensive board. It's nearly taken away from Folks. Johnson slows it down. 12 seconds to shoot. Here's the drive. Put up. And that's Kugel again. 24-26. I think Cincinnati might have called timeout. It's a 2-point game. 6:10 to go. St. Brown Pod, what's up? Few more hours to the Super Bowl. I got the Seahawks winning as well. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back. That was a quicker timeout than I realized, as we're back now. So that was the first charge timeout to Cincinnati. That one's put up and in. And we have a tie game now. Stillwell ties it for UCF. Now Cincinnati's taking it down the other end. Here's Tillery, hands it off to Celestine, drives. Now kicked out top of the key to Baba Miller. Celestine. Kicked out. Now the three is good for Sincere Harris. Making himself known off the bench after being the last Cincinnati Bearcat to score. He has 2 field goals in a row. And Cincinnati back up by 9. Here's Folks. And the drive here. Kugel puts it up, and that won't go. So rebound there for Miller going the other way. The drive, and a foul is going to be called against Jamichael Stillwell. So a little bit slow to get up is Baba Miller. It looks like he's back up. That's the good news. 4:30 to go. So Bava Miller, 4 points, 3 rebounds in this one. Puts the first one. Oh yeah, Ohio State and Michigan, guys. I know you guys are playing each other right now. In fact, let me check the score of that one. Michigan up by 13. Definitely having a good season, Wolverines are. And we got a couple subs for Cincinnati. Miller's going to be brought out of the game. And here we go now. Second free throw was missed. That's kicked out. Burks drives in the paint for UCF, puts it up. Won't go. Rebound is going to go the other way. Oh, the two-hand jam there for Mustafa TM. He's got 5 points. I think we got a timeout called on UCF. Let's double check that. So we'll take a quick break here. And we'll be back. Okay, we are back. As we got the weekend headlines, Johnny's upset the Huskies at the Garden. Spartans bounce back with a top 5 win. Tar Heels win in a thriller. Cougars take down BYU in the Big 12 showdown. Pretty good games that we've had so far. So I don't think that was the under 4 media timeout. We're at 4:04 now. I guess they did call it. So I guess that is the official timeout. So he's there. As it goes in the backcourt, it's going to be a kickball. It'll be Cincinnati's ball. And here we go. Once again. Oh, and that's going to be turned over for UCF. Going back the other way. Layup is in. The lead is back to 8. For UCF ties it, Cincinnati goes on an 8-0 run. It looks like there's a foul. Oh, that's not good. So Keyshawn Tillery to the line, looking to shoot, and can't convert. 8-0 run for the Bearcats. The 3 is short. Rebound offensive for Fulks. And here comes a 3. Rebound is good. John Bull gets us within 6 points. And really uncharacteristic game for Themius Fulks. He's 0 for 2 from the field. No points yet tonight. Kicked out. Celestine drives. Now kicked out. 3. No good. Out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Cincinnati. That was a great play there by Bull to keep it in. John Bull, 4 points, 3 rebounds tonight. Here we go now. Jump shot, no good. And the rebound, and it's going to go. I can't tell with the audio off. I think it's going to go out of bounds. See, he's going to stay with UCF. It's going to be tipped. Taken away, saved. Nope, he said it went out. So it'll be a baseline inbound for UCF, 2:24 to go in the half. So here we go. And now Johnson has it, spins, pulls up from the free throw line. It's no good. And rebound Cincinnati going back the other way. Here's James, kicked out. Tillery, that's tipped away. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Cincinnati. Score prediction for the Super Bowl, I think the Seahawks will win it 27-21. And the ball's loose. Still alive. It's on the ground. I think the shot clock expired. Yep. So another Cincinnati turnover. Both teams now at 5 turnovers. So 6-point deficit now. Dropped off here. Kugel to Burks. He drives, spins. Burks puts it up, won't go. Bull tries to get it, but it's going to be rebounded by Cincinnati. Bull hands it off. A wide open 3 is hit for Jalen Celestine. Lead is back to 9. UCF needs to do something here. That is the largest lead for Cincinnati. It's Stillwell. Drives inside, now rejected. 1 minute to go. Back the other way. Dropped off. And a steal for UCF. So that was Kugel with the steal. Now less than 50 seconds to go. Kugel drives inside. That's taken away. Another turnover for UCF. And now that's kicked out. 3, Celestine. Jalen Celestine, 8 points. A 14-2 run the last 4.5 minutes. Come on. Trying to bring it down. 14 seconds. Trying to play for last possession. Guess around and a foul is going to be called. So I called on Keyshawn Tillery. Another team's in the bonus yet. Only the 5th team foul for Cincinnati. This will be a side out, 7 seconds to go. A 3-minute scoring drought for UCF. Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty close game tonight. Inbound, corner 3. No good. Offensive board, put up. No good. And the rebound to Cincinnati. 2 seconds, 1. Long shot. No good. So at halftime now, the Bearcats up 40-28 at the break. So we'll take a break here for halftime. We'll be back on the other side for the second half. We are just about ready to start the second half from Fifth Third Arena in Cincinnati on the campus of the University of Cincinnati. Bearcats out to a 40-28 lead over the Knights. So you can look at the stats. UCF. Riley Kugel leads the team with 8 points. He's 4 for 10 from the field. Also, Jalen Celestine leading the Bearcats with 8 points, including those 2 3-pointers to end the half. And what's usually a weak spot for Cincinnati, they're shooting over 50% from the field in this one. UCF only 34%, including 2 for 10 from beyond the arc. Demeus Folks is not getting the shots up that we thought he would. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully he can have a better one. So we'll get some score updates here. Right now, Texas Tech up by 10 over West Virginia. Looks like they're going to win that game. And Michigan going to beat Ohio State 58-57 on the road there in Columbus. So see what happens now. So like news, NBA All-Star Şengün replaces SGA on the Team World. So they need to go back to East-West. Seriously. So the fans are ready from Cincinnati. Well, we're getting set to go. Getting set to go once again. And Cincinnati to start this one. And now here's Day Thomas on the ground. To the top of the key, Jizzle James kicks out. The spin. And Baba Miller can't put it down. There'll be a foul called against UCF. It looks like that's going to be on Bull, his third foul. Or it might be on Kugel. Let me double check. Both of them were in the vicinity. I thought they got... Yeah, it is on Kugel. First I thought they got Bull on the shot, but I guess Kugel was back there. So first free throws hit for Baba Miller. Second shot is good. The lead for Cincinnati is now 14. Really bad start for UCF, or bad end to the first half. Now here's the drive, put in Stillwell, can't go. Rebounded by Cincinnati, come on. Miller inside. And the offensive board, TM, that goes down. Lead is 16 now for Cincinnati. Now driving down. Here's Folks. Still has no points yet today. Double teamed, kicked out Folks. Burks, 9 to shoot. Puts it up. And can't go. UCF just can't get a shot to go their way. I don't think they've scored. Let me see when the last time they scored was. We got a foul called. So it's going to be against UCF. So UCF, They have not scored since the 3:13 mark in the first half, so they're on an almost 5-minute scoring drought. So that's on John Bull, his third foul. There's the three. It's good. Did they call a foul on that? You gotta be kidding me. I thought a Cincinnati player backed into him. There's Day Thomas there with the three. Let's see. He just fell back. That should not be a foul. So the Bearcats starting off with a 7-0. So it's an inbound. Now here's a drive inside. Five seconds to shoot. And Miller is going to get fouled underneath by Stillwell. I think that's his third foul. Just can't catch a break. So two UCF starters with 3 fouls. First free throw is good for Miller. Lead is 20. Now the second free throw is good for Miller, 49-28. Still has 3 personal fouls. Also, John Bull has 3. Now here's the drive, and that ends the drought for UCF. It's back to a 19-point deficit. That was Jermichael Stillwell making the layup. Here's TM. Knocked loose and going to stay with Cincinnati. And we'll see here. 17:32 to go. Looks like Bull's going to leave for a few minutes. 4 seconds to shoot. And that's no good. Rebound UCF going the other way. Here's Johnson. Drives left side. Johnson puts it up and puts it in. It's going to be a run to start for UCF. Down 17 now. They dug a massive hole. They're trying to dig back from now. Here's a 3. And it goes. Lead back to 20. Of course we can't catch a break. Jizzle James hits it. Now Johnson. It's going to go back. There's James. And I think we have a foul called. Hard to tell. We don't have any audio. We're doing the best we can. It looks like Devin Cambridge is called for the foul. So Cambridge, that is his first foul. Here's Miller. Played out. Another steal going the other way. Dropped off. And Burks puts it in. Come on. Jizzle James has it. He stops. Looking for a lane. He passes out. Thomas drives, dropped off. TM from the free throw line. It's good. Just one stop. And we can go on a run. Johnson 3. It's no good. I think there's a foul called on TM. Mustafa TM called for the foul. All right, we'll take a break here. 54-34. Okay, we are back here. Not going the way of UCF. We're down by 20. Might be time to look toward next game, as the next UCF game we got a 2-game homestand against West Virginia and TCU coming up. So hopefully, I think those are winnable games for us. We can definitely try to poach a win from that. We just gotta keep it moving here, hopefully. It's UCF inbounds. So we just had the under 16 media timeout. Drive inside, kicked out. That's put up and in. So leads back to 18. Riley Kugel with the shot there. And here's Harris. He drives. 14 seconds. Kicked out. Top key won't go. Jizzle James drives inside. Come on, one stop. Yes, there's the stop we need. It's just turned over. Johnson has it. Now 3. That's going to go behind the backboard. Thought that would have been a call to dead ball. It's going to go inside. Now we're going to foul called. And still, well, that's number 4. Just not a good night here for UCF. So I think we had a timeout call. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Looks like a Seahawks fan is in attendance for this one, of course. Oh, we got Amari Knight in the Super Bowl. Amari Knight and Shaq Griffin. Amari Kite is in the Super Bowl. So yes, I'll be rooting for Seattle here. Got to see him play at UCF. He's a rookie this year, undrafted. Only played 3 games. I think he is on the roster. He's been on the active roster since the 30th, but barely has played. But still on the team as the first free throw by DeZalet goes down. So I think UCF called a timeout to challenge. Of course, they lost it. Cincinnati has 9 different players with points, 0 with double digits. Bobby Miller, Mustafa TM. Also has a UCF puts another one in. Now it's slowed down. Gets it inside. Here's Tillery. Kicked out. Back to Tillery. Long 2 there. No good. Rebound UCF. That was the stop we needed. Going back the other way. Here's a drive. Johnson kicked out. Burks. The drive. Spins. Puts it up. And in. Jordan Burks. And I think that was a foul. So he's going to get one more. That foul is going to be on Helvine DeZalet. So that sends Burks to the line, who hits the free throw. It's a 15-point deficit now. Here's James. And Jordan Burks in the double figures. Now he has 12 points. James. Inside. Now kicked out. Harris drives in the paint. Dropped off. And DeZalet puts it in. Lead is back to 17 for the Bearcats. And the kick out. 3. It's good. Oh, that's good. Yep. That was Devon Cambridge with the 3. Johnson the assist. That's kicked down in the corner. Now the drive. Kicked out again. 3 Cincinnati. No good offensive board. Come on. Ah, the two-hand jam for Baba Miller. Come on. 11 second chance points for Cincinnati, up by 16. Here's a drive, kicked out underneath, and a foul's called on Miller. I think that's going to be foul number 3 on him. So Jeremy Fomena at the line. Hits the first. Let's make it a more respectable 14-point game here. We'll see. Just not the best game on for UCF. Second free throw now for Fomena. And misses. Rebound. Cincinnati taking down Day Thomas. So he slows it down. Hand off to Harris. Now back to Thomas. On the right side, Thomas top of the key. Pass to the left. And I got an off-ball foul. I think that's going to be on Kugel for number 3. So that's going to send Mustafa TM to the line. We're going to go into double figures. And it's missed. Rebound by Pacheco. Dropped off to Johnson. Now kicked out. Chris Johnson for 3. Won't go, and the board there for Cincinnati. TM goes the other way. Thomas blocked, but he gets it back. Now kicked out. Now here's the drive. The elbow, it's good. Lead back to 17 for the Bearcats. Spin around, Johnson puts it in. I just need a stop. Try to drive inside. That's at to Celestine. He drives, kicked out. And the drive blocked. There we go. That's what we need. Now Beal will slow it down. George Beal Jr. in the game for the first time. That's kicked out to Johnson. Johnson step back 3. Again hits. 12-point game. This is the kind of run we need here. Hopefully it is the comeback. Now here's the drive. Kicked out. And 3. Just short. Rebound, yes. Come on. Here's Chris Johnson. I think we got a timeout as we waited this long for immediate timeout. Knights down by 12. They're getting a good run here. Hopefully we can finish it on the other side of this break. All right, we're back. So hopefully we have a good finish down the stretch here. Hopefully UCF can win this one. But it doesn't look likely at the moment. We definitely need a massive comeback here. Shooting percentage, 41.5%. Cincinnati is surprisingly on fire from the field. 52% from the field. 54 from 3. Well, UCF 44% from the field, 29 from 3. Only 4 3-pointers hit. And here we go now. Inside the 3. It's good. It's a single possession game now. Or single digit possession game. Going back the other way. So you slow it down. Here's James on the left side. There's the drive. And we got a foul call. Nope, it's going to be a turnover. Miller took a spill to the ground. They're going to rule it was a foul against UCF. Or not. It's going to be a turnover. UCF ball. Come on. There's been UCF has not led tonight. See if that changes here. 3. It's good! 6-point game. What a comeback here. George Beal with the 3. It's back to a 6-point game. Inside now. Team puts it up. And it ends the drought for Cincinnati. Come on, put more pressure here. Johnson. Waits for it. Now kicks it out. Beal drives. Inside. Won't go. Kicked out. And rebound. Nope. And yep, they got the rebound. Miller has it. 8:33 to go. 3. That's good. Just giving me hope. And then putting threes down like that. Now here's the drive for Johnson. Thought about a pass, does not, but now gets it off. It's a Beal. Beal drives inside, puts it up. Won't go. No foul called. Beal went to the ground. Lead is 11. And I think we have a foul calls that'll take us to a TV timeout. 7:56 to go. UCF thought they had it here. Then a couple buckets for Cincinnati ends that. So down 11, we'll take a break. Okay, we are back. Knights down 67-56. Just one of those games. Chris Johnson was called for the foul before the TV timeout. Don't think anyone's in the bonus yet. No, Cincinnati's in the bonus, a 1-1 bonus. But Themius Folks, no points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Still hasn't gotten on the board yet. Really uncharacteristic for him. He's our leading scorer on average. Oh for 2 from the field. He just hasn't taken a shot since the first half. That's the problem. Jizzle James puts it in for his first. Now Jizzle James puts in the second. Lead is 13 for UCF. Surprisingly, like I said before, there's a drive inside, and it's good and 1. Thomas gets the foul for Cincinnati. That's going to be Day Thomas's second foul. So that's going to send. See, it looks like it's going to send Riley Kugel to the line, who has 10 points tonight. And we'll talk about Chris Johnson, 14 points, leading the scorers off the bench. Or no, that's going to be a turnover. So it wasn't a foul. Alley-oop to Tim. 15-point lead. Now here's the drive. Johnson spins, kicked out. Folks inside. puts it up and in. It's a 13-point deficit now. And now here is the drive. The three goes. Jizzle James again. You might have an insurmountable lead. And the steal. Hold on to it. And we got a foul called. It's going to go against Jizzle James for his second. What was going on that defense there? And the alley-oop. Inside now. Stillwell puts it up. It won't go. Rebound by Cincinnati. Blazing Sports League, thank you for watching this. And we got a and one. You brought it back to 6. Now you're letting them go on another run. UCF brings it back only to put another run like that. It's like George Beal going to sub in for Demas Folks. Celestine's free throw's good. 19-point lead. Let's see the run for Cincinnati. And Cincinnati is on a 13-2 run. And we got a foul called against UCF. 6:08 to go. So like Bull's going to get his 4th foul. Might send him to the bench. So that's going to send to the line Day Thomas. First free throw is good. Lead back to 20. Second free throw is no good. Rebound UCF. Basically the last chance now. 6 minutes to go. Deep three. No good. Offensive board, Stillwell. Kicked out. The pump, Burks. Drives inside. He's going to get fouled by Jalen Celestine for his first. So I think that's 5 fouls for Cincinnati. 1 more for the bonus in this half. Jordan Burks puts the first one in. So 5:50 to go. And misses the second. Let's go back the other way. Thomas, wide open 3. Goes down. 81-59 deficit now. Johnson slows it down. I think UCF is going to call timeout. 5:35 to go. I think that's going to do it for coverage today. I think we'll call off the Dogs here. Cincinnati, great game to them. They'll win this one 81 to... Well, this won't be the final score, but they're going to win this one. We might as well look to next game for UCF. Before we give out a player of the game. Go ahead and give it to Jizzle James. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So we'll have more streams tomorrow, including a normal episode of our show tomorrow, airing at 5 o'clock. Tune in for that. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching this. Wasn't our night, wasn't our day. Hopefully next time we do a UCF game, it'll be better.